Alrighty.
Calculating route.
It's
Please
1:40 in the
proceed
morning.
to highlighted route.
Let's turn the lights on. Yep, there's our brights. I'm gonna turn our brights on for the moment. Got our lights on, everything. Let's hop out, take a look around the truck. Make sure it ain't nobody sprayed in it. Ain't tagged it with no graffiti. Ain't nobody broke into the back and stole some sugar. Yep, looks like we're doing okay there. So we'll come on in and we're gonna get back on the road here again. How about that? It looks like that's good. And we can see our left mirrors. We can see the one out on our hood there. So I think we're okay. All right, let me move the mouse here because I keep bumping into it. See, that's a much nicer place to have my cell phone sitting on the dash up there, but that ain't no good thing for us out here. Now. Alrighty. Turn them brights off because it looks like we're blinding people out there. Let's get rid of you. We got about 680 miles left to drive. We've already done close to 100, maybe about somewhere between 50 and 100. I forgot to take a look how far it was whenever we first came out here. Before we left Fresno, I forgot to take a look to see how far the trip's going to be. I'm sure red text will tell us. Yeah, look across there. This would be our second episode now. Let's come on out. Now let's get back on the road out here. There we go. We take that. While I was gone, I went out there to the world map, and I took that little detour that we took to get over there to that rest area off. So we are good for a while. I was hoping I'd be able to turn on my brights, but nope. Looks like we're gonna have an awful lot of traffic. And I do remember there being quite a bit of traffic on this road whenever we came up it before, too. It's a surprising amount of traffic for being out here in the middle of the desert. Turn the blinkers on while we are down here under 25 and 30. Yep, we'll definitely have to take a look in and see where we are as far as all that needing a new engine and all. So maybe we can pull a little bit harder and a little bit faster. Now I'm going to try. I'm off for the next 4 days. So I'm going to try to see if I can get another European drive up today, another one of those Genoa drives, and I'm going to see if I can get this one, the first part of this trip, edited and put up, and I'm going to try to get on Lotro and get a Lotro one up. Although I recognize I've been watching the stuff that they've been having all sorts of server issues over there. So it's just good that I've been at work for the last 3 days because I wouldn't have been able to be on there anyway. Looks like every time you turned around, Landreval and some of the others, y'all know I play on Landreval, and it looks like Landreval has been down every time you turn around. They're talking about bad lag trouble and all that. Makes you wonder what the hell's going on with their servers. I remember back, way back, that's where those scented candles, if y'all remember those scented candles y'all see in some of my inventories that give you the hope. Give you like that 1 point of hope whenever you light them up. That's what they came from. I think those were a gift from Old Turbine when they were having a whole bunch of server trouble and had to, like, nobody could log in for about a week. We got a bunch of scented candles and stuff as an apology. I think the worst thing like that I ever had was way back in EverQuest. You know, I played on Prexus back in EverQuest back in the day. And there was a problem with, the EverQuest servers went down. The Prexus server in particular, it crashed so hard that they actually had to roll back the saves for 2 weeks They had to roll back, all the progress you made. These games save your progress automatically. They had to roll it back for 2 weeks. And they gave everybody, basically refunded everybody for like a month or something. I'm wanting to say maybe they gave you something else, like a title or something. But it's been so long. That was 20-something years ago. It's been so long I can't remember. But I do remember them refunding everybody because it's like all that work, all those people that gone in there and done raids, and EverQuest was grind. You're talking about 2 weeks of work. You're talking about a hell of a lot of grinding. There were people that lost entire levels. It was as bad as basically taking a death or two. But let's hope that the Lotro servers, Landerval and all them, let's hope that they're not as mussed up at the end of all this as the Prexers was back in the day. Yep, I recognize this. We've been down this road before. Especially back in the day. Definitely back in the day before they expanded the world, because I remember those little bumps up there. We go up and down the hills, up and down the hills. Slow it down just a little bit. Woo! Going into that corner just a little bit quick there, I'm afraid. I ain't quite got used to that GPS over there. Recognizing that some of these curves are a little bit curvier than you might think they are. Sometimes inertia needs a little bit of help from the brakes. I was hoping just slowing down might be enough, but now it is up here. When you're going uphill, just taking your foot off the gas is enough to slow you down to make the curve, but not when you're going downhill. Gotta remember that. It could be a little bit painful. Now we still got over half a tank of gas, half a tank of fuel, so we're doing okay there. See that speed limit 65. Trucker speed 55, but speed limit 65. Just the trucker speed lets us know what we are. Probably still in California. We talked about before, the land of the double nickel. 5-5. That's our break? That is our break. One thing I might look on in the future, get some fog cutters on here. Get some fog lights and some overhead lights. Get them pointed out in every which direction you can imagine, and we'll light this place up like we were on some kind of science fiction movie. Drive it like the war rig. If we were in the war rig from old Mad Max, old Fury Road, we make sure we got lights pointing everywhere. Trailer's looking okay. It wanted to lean a little bit, but we managed our speed in time. I think 30's pretty good. We should be able to take this curve not too bad either. The steering wheel it's giving me a little jittering every now and then, but it ain't been too bad as far as the pulling, making it feel like I'm on a rock over or something. Sky's starting to lighten up just a little bit, so we should be seeing dawn come on here in a couple hours. Now I will, before the next trip, I'll get my shifter all set up so that I can shift gears, because it's felt a little weird not shifting gears over here on this side. I'm kind of used to it over there on the European side, driving the automatic all the time. I need to take a look, see if I got an I shift in here too. That'd be another thing I gotta look. What kind of transmission? Do I have an automatic transmission in this truck? Because I think I might have bought one at one point. I can't remember if I bought one or if the next one on the line, the next one that I could get was an automatic. So we got a lot of exploring to do before exploring in the not just here on the map, but we got a lot of exploring in the menus to do. Take this puppy to a truck stop. Take it to a mechanics and go, hey, looks like we might be coming up on a little town with like a reduced speed. We are.
Turn right.
We got a turn as well. Slow it on down. Yep, heading toward Tonopah.
Right.
So we're going from 395 on to US 6. So let's go ahead. Let's make this turn. How's our fuel? Our fuel, we're still at a half a tank. I think we're okay. I think we might fuel up while we're here. Let's turn the brakes off. Won't blind this dude. I think we're gonna go ahead and fuel up while we're here. Ooh, that's a nice little sporty car sitting over there. I think this GTA, I might be considering borrowing that one. But it's not GTA. So we'll just do all this legit. Put the parking brake on. Turn the engine off. $3.28 a gallon. Nice to be back over here with fuel. Is relatively cheap. A lot cheaper than what it was over there in Europe, that was for sure. All right, so our gas looks good. We ain't nowhere near needing a nap. Let's crank her on up. Let's get rid of all this stuff here on the GPS. Turn off the parking brake. And let's see if we can get on out of here now. Ain't nothing coming directly ahead of us. I don't see no lights over that way. Yep, we're good that way. Let's make sure nothing's coming this way, Exil. And we are good. I would say we're now in a situation where Tonopah or bust, but I don't want to use that bust word because Lord knows we're way too good at making stuff bust. So let's just sit here and enjoy this sunrise over the mountain, shall we? Next time we get to whenever we get to one of them mechanics places where we can do stuff with our truck, you know, we talked about making sure we got the right engine in here, if we got an good upgrade or something. Whenever we get there, we'll hang that truck at home hanger there, replace the world with the truck at home hanger. Because I remember before we were hanging the globe up there because this was that global pandemic, you know, the whole truck at home thing we were doing. Welcome to Nevada, folks. Y'all know the speed limit just jumped from double nickels to 70. Like shoot fire. They will kill you out here with these speed limits. But they'll make you think you can do 70 down some of these roads, and you can when it's straight. But you got to keep a much better eye out for whenever it starts snaking, because it'll kill you. Yep, let's watch the sunrise. But yeah, we were doing the truck at home event, and we had the globe up there, symbolizing how it was a global event and all this stuff with the pandemic and all. But here we are, all these months later, and it's still going on. It's bad enough out there in the rest of the world, but it's particularly horrible over here in the U.S. because people over here are stupid. Good googly moogly, we got some stupid folks. People that don't want to wear masks. People that think that not wearing a mask is some kind of a political statement. And it's just, it just makes me angry. Especially in the fact that I just spent the last 3 days working on the COVID floor at my hospital, taking care of people. We didn't have anyone die these 3 days, but we had people sent to the ICU to get put on ventilators because their breathing got real bad. Having some real hard time breathing because of the virus and all that. Yeah, we call it the hoax floor. That's what we've started nicknaming it, the hoax floor. All these people in bed sick with the hoax, and all these people being sent to the ICU with the hoax. All these people dying with the hoax. Oh, like I said, I'm not gonna get off on a rant, but good Lord, it just makes me feel just so much anger toward all them stupid people over there. But we're gonna get past that now. I see a junction coming up. Looks like a stop sign, so it's not a unregulated junction. And we got a turn here as well.
In
Excuse me.
200 yards, turn right.
Or I have my drink, so I'm sitting here with a throat that's wanting to give me a
Turn right.
throat that's sitting here going, you know what? You ain't had talk like G-Bub in a while. All right, let's do one of them California rolling stops here. As long as it ain't a traffic light, it seems like it'll let you run through stop signs. Or maybe it's just Nevada. I think we're going to keep driving. It's been about 17 minutes or so on this trip. Maybe getting close to 10, so I'm going to let go. Keep going. I think we'll see if we can make it to Tonopah. And when we get there, that might be a good spot to stop for a little bit. So we'll give that a go. Enjoy the sun over the desert here. This is something y'all ain't seen for a few episodes. There ain't a whole lot of desert over there in Europe. Oh. So we're back out here in the land of the hot sun and the saguaro. Y'all see it's already 75 degrees. And it's probably what, about 8 or 9 in the morning? No, it's not even that. It's not even 7 in the morning. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning and it's already 75 degrees out here. All baked trees and baked tumbleweed and baked grass and baked dirt. Yep, here we are in Tonopah. We're gonna slow on up. Tonopah discovered. All right. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can pull it right on up in here. And this is where we'll give it a stop. We ain't gonna rest up or get any gas or anything, but we're gonna stop right up here. I'm gonna go on into the, ooh, look at this. This is a real truck stop. This is one of them real truck stops they put in. You see all the good trucker parking and all the long bank of trucker gas tanks here, trucker fueling stations here. So we'll stop up here. I'll probably go hit that casino. And once we make a bunch of money, we'll come on out here and we'll get this trip going again. Alrighty? So there you are. We're going to save it up right here. That's a good place to stop. So that was probably episode 2 coming up to an end here. And I will see y'all for episode 3. So I'll see y'all on the other side here.